Okay, we're warming up on the Pemi Trail, heading down Franconia Notch. We're going to be doing a Franconia Ridge loop properly. We're going to include the Flume, Liberty, and Lincoln, Lafayette for a couple 4,000 footers. We got Marlea here today. Beautiful weather starting out, about 50 degrees, nice and cool. Hopefully the sun will shine on us today. Yeah, that's a nice soaker right there in that pool. It's loud enough to drown out the interstate noise. Nice. All right, so you're gonna work your way through the basin, and then you gotta pound the pavement for like, I don't know, a little over half a mile till we get to Liberty Springs Trail. So get this out of the way. At the beginning, although it's all downhill, it's not the nicest part of the loop. Although it's nice and quiet this morning. I mean, there's no bikers or runners, or I guess that's one benefit. Get it to yourself. Flume Slide, 0.6. We're doing Liberty. To get there, Liberty Springs, this way. That didn't take long. Tropical storm Isaias moved through here the other day, so I'm sure the trails are going to be pretty tough down low, down below tree line. And another down tree for the entrance. All right, so Franconia Ridge Trail and Mount Flume 3.4. We're headed this way off of Liberty Springs, which is another way you can go, but you miss the Flume, so what's the point? Cobweb. I don't know about you, but my running will take a hiatus for a little bit until we get to the top. Those with beast mode powers could ramble up this. He's like, you're making me climb the hill. I really don't want to do that. After all the rain we got, this is why we're doing it up instead of down. The Flume can get pretty treacherous down when it's slick. Yankees! Ooh. It's nice that it tapers off a little bit. Catch your breath.
Here we go. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Whew. All right. Liberty, Flume, Osseo, and the Lincoln Woods. We'll get Flume. Toe stepper. Beautiful. Yeah. So we're dropping here. Liberty, Haystack. You can't even see Lafayette from here. And Lincoln. Well, there's Lincoln. Yeah. All right, that's what you're looking at for the rest of the run. So there's Moosalog way over. Yeah, see, that's not part of the Kinsman. See how it drops down?
Yeah. So those are Kinsman over there?
Yeah, it's south and north, and you can't see, well, yeah, you can see Cannon right just on the other side. Dipping down between the Flume and Liberty, which is pretty steep and loose, and definitely, I think, one of the bigger efforts peak to peak on this ridge. Once we get past that and over to Haystack, it should be a little easier going, just a continuous ascent. Ka-ding!
Number 2.
The Flume. All the way up to the Notch. Get a good shot of the Notch. Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
they're worn out.
I don't know if they're, well, my running shoe standards there are probably worn out. But they don't have any. Ooh, ooh. It's cool lichen. So green. It looks like
copper tarnish.
Either way you do this ridgeline, it's pretty darn nice. You know, you get just a spectacular view.
Go straight?
Yeah, we're going straight. You are too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna, yeah, it's 0.3 down. Just past the Liberty Springs trail. And if you're running low on water, which we just ran past a ultra guy doing the Pemi, if you're running low on water, it's a good place to go down and grab it at the tent site. It's about 0.3 miles down there. So it adds a little bit more. If you're thirsty, there's always trade-offs, right? Slow going up haystack. That's helpful. Nice. Cover a little distance. Cannon Cliffs. Very cool, huh? Looks like we're starting to get into the volumes of people. So, and that's just gonna increase because they're all doing the Lincoln Lafayette loop.
There's 10.
10 miles.
Yeah. 2/3 of the way.
And you got the Franconia Notch to your left, the Pemigewasset Wilderness to your right. Like we could get halfway up Lafayette and peel off. Or most of the way up and peel off.
See?
I was saying it's like the Hillary Steps on Everest. Alright, we're making our descent from Lafayette off of the heavily populated peak. Trying to stay out of everybody's way. Even on a weekday it can be pretty packed. Riding a horse up this. Come on. This must have been a failure as a bridle path.
Somebody built a house up there, so somebody got up there somehow.
Well, all the granite was probably quarried there. Yeah, they had to haul up all the lumber.
Maybe it was donkeys.
Mules, you mean?
Yeah, like mules. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Opposed to horses.
Yeah, they're just regarded as having better footing than horses.
Right, more stable.
Yeah.
So we're running down the old bridle path, and you might think you're extreme, but in the 1800s to ride a horse up something like that, crazy.
And we're at 14. What, 2-3? Rock?
No, stump. It grew out of a stump, and then the stump rots away.
And then,
Yeah, and
that's neat.
that's an old silver birch.
15.
So if you're doing the Franconia Ridge loop, this technically cuts out Liberty, Flume, and Haystack. I would call it more Lincoln Lafayette loop, not the Franconia Ridge loop. Franconia Ridge loop should encompass from the Flume to Lafayette. That's my piece. We are definitely coming to Trail's End. I see parking lots. That can mean only one thing.
Here.
Beer and a seat. Okay, we're back down off of the Franconia Ridge loop. about a 15-mile loop, I think is what we figured it was out. Beautiful day, very light wind. It's a great loop because you session right back at your car where you started. If you're not quite ready for a Pemi loop, it's about half the distance, and you still get the killer views. The Pemigewasset Wilderness and Franconia Notch. And we did it counterclockwise, ascended from Flume to Lafayette, which is very, very pretty. We're gonna hang out here and drink our drinks and chill our legs and head on down the road. Get out there.